All right, let's talk about that moment. You're staring down an extended constructed response, an ECR, and the page is just blank. You have no idea where to even start. Sound familiar? Well, you are in the perfect place, because today we're going to master the single most important sentence you will write, the thesis statement. This isn't just a rule, it's your key to a better score, and trust me, a much less stressful time writing. So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll nail down what a thesis actually is. Then we'll get into why it's a huge deal for your grade. After that, I'm going to give you a super simple, can't mess it up formula. We'll even build one together, step by step. And finally, we'll see how that one little sentence becomes the rock-solid foundation for your entire essay. Let's just dive right in. And when I say this is the most important sentence, I'm being totally serious. Think of your thesis as the boss of your entire essay. It literally tells every other sentence what its job is and where it needs to go. So what is this thing? You might hear it called a controlling idea on official tests, but don't let that throw you. It's just one single clear sentence. That's it. Its whole job is to answer the prompt you were given and give your essay a roadmap to follow. One sentence, one huge job. Okay, so why are we obsessing over one single sentence? It's simple, really, because the people grading your essay are obsessing over it. It is, and I mean this literally, the very first thing they look for when deciding your score. Let's just step into the grader's shoes for a second. They've got this checklist, right? A rubric. And they're going down that list looking for very specific things. And what do you think is at the very top of that list? You guessed it, your controlling idea. And hey, don't just take my word for it. Check this out. This is straight from the official English IT scoring guide. A top score, a 3, needs a thesis that is clear and fully developed. But a low score, a 1, has one that's just evident but not developed. The entire difference between a top score and a bottom one can come down to those two little words. That's how much this matters. So the big question is, how do we make absolutely sure our thesis is clear and fully developed? Well, I'm going to let you in on a secret. We use a formula. This is your secret weapon, and it takes all the stress and guesswork out of writing this sentence. It's just 3 easy steps. First, you're literally going to steal the exact words from the writer's task. Don't change a thing, just copy them. Second, you'll add a simple connecting word, something like by or because. And third, you state your answer. This is where you get to bring in your own smart idea. Seriously, you can just think of it like a simple math problem. The words from the task, plus your connecting word, plus your answer, equals a perfect thesis, every time. Oh, and don't you dare forget that period at the end. Now, speaking of that, here are 2 rules with 0 exceptions. Your thesis is 1 sentence, not 2, not a run-on, not a paragraph, just 1. And it always ends with a period. These aren't just tiny details, they're deal breakers. Sticking to 1 sentence forces you to be super clear, and that's exactly what the graders want to see. All right, enough talk. Theory is one thing, but let's actually see this formula in action. We're going to take a real writer's task and build a killer thesis statement right here, right now, step by step. Okay, here's our practice prompt. It's asking us to explain how the setting and the conflict in the story Civil Peace are connected. Now, before we even touch the formula, here's a pro tip. The very first thing you should do is turn that task into a question. Why? Because your thesis statement is simply going to be the direct answer to this question. It focuses your brain on exactly what you need to do. Okay, here we go. Step 1 of our formula. We take the exact language from the prompt. See that? We just copied it straight over. The setting contributes to the conflict in Civil Peace. That's it. Simple. Moving on to step 2, we add our connecting word. For this one, let's use the word by. This little word is going to be the bridge that connects the prompt to our brilliant answer. And finally, the grand finale, step 3, we give our answer to the question. How does the setting contribute? By exposing all these struggles. And, would you look at that, we have a complete, clear, fully developed thesis statement. It answers the prompt, it gives the essay direction, and, yep, it ends with a period. Perfect. So, we did it. We have this amazing thesis statement. Now what? What do we do with it? Well, this is the most important part. That one sentence isn't just the beginning of your essay, it is the foundation for the entire thing. Think of your essay like you're building a house. Your thesis is the solid concrete foundation. Every other part of your essay,
Every topic sentence, every piece of evidence, every explanation is a brick, and every single brick has to connect back to that foundation. If a sentence doesn't support your thesis, it doesn't belong in the house. Get it out of there.
So before you start building the rest of that house, you gotta check your foundation. Ask yourself these questions, and these aren't just random questions. They're straight from a guide on how to improve ECRs. Does your thesis directly answer the prompt? Is your writing totally focused on that task? Use this quick checklist to make sure your thesis is strong enough to get you a high score. And that's really all there is to it. The thesis statement isn't some big, scary mystery. It's a tool. It's a formula. And now you have it. You know its job is to be the foundation for your entire argument. So the only question left is, what are you going to build? Now go write something amazing.